Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good. The oven. The oven. Yep.
Oh, I got gifts for you guys.
What do you got for me, Kate?
I got some
what do you got
bud.
for
There
me?
you go, Rob. I got bud for you.
Oh,
There you go. I got condoms.
oh,
You could have one. They're probably expired. Haven't.
what kind?
Rob's allergic to latex.
And
My bad, Rob.
shellfish. What are the shellfish size?
Oh my God, I can't breathe with this on.
Oh, you can't breathe.
How do the Santas do it all day?
This mask, this costume is amazing.
Oh my God.
But I'm telling you right now, the mask comes in one size only because this is ridiculous.
You're gonna have to take that off because you're muffled as fuck.
No, I'm telling you, if I had...
Show us the foot. Show us the hammer toes in those feet. Lift those up. Nice.
See that?
Yeah.
You can, and it's like kind of annoying because you can kind of see them, but it's all right. They couldn't fit over my shoes.
Fuck.
How you feel? How you feeling?
This beard stinks. I don't know how Santas do it
You're
all.
not even wearing it.
I don't know how they do it all day.
You're not even wearing it.
It stinks in my nose.
The worst part about this costume is there's no mouth hole.
Yeah. Is that what you're worried about?
If there was a little thing right here, I would be money.
I think you should take it off.
You think so?
Yeah. There he is.
Let me get
Fresh haircut. No, the haircut's looking good.
It's not a haircut.
You got the little baby mullet going?
It's not a haircut. I
What is
haven't gotten a haircut since last Wednesday.
Well, that's how good it looks.
Hey, anyone looking for a good haircut? East Meadow, Salon Expressions, Bert Peterson, the man. He's actually gonna be on an episode after the new year. What's your barber's name?
Got Pete, my barber Pete coming on. We got to do a little barbershop episode for you guys.
Your barber or your therapist?
He's half barber, half therapist.
Oh no! Oh wow, this fits.
Nice.
Kinda right. How do I look?
Fits your head? You look good with that on.
Do I?
Yeah.
I feel good with it on. I feel really good with it on. I love this. I love this. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna smoke with with all this hair right here.
Yeah, no.
But
That's make sure you don't light your
oh,
fucking.
no. Where'd the joint go? It's right here.
Make sure you don't light your fur on fire.
It'll make for really good content.
Yeah. You guys got a fire extinguisher back there? No, please don't. Please don't. We're not insured in this garage.
Good lighter, Rob.
Oh man, the lighter's not working. There you go. So I was with a girl yesterday. Don't ask me why this is fucking pillow talk, but talking about Santas. I'm not gonna comment on that.
That's why I didn't ask.
So I don't know why this is pillow talk, but apparently Santa's in the mall is pillow talk now for me. So that's where my life's at age 31. But she has a relative that doesn't let her children go to Santa's in the mall because she feels like they're creeps.
So she doesn't let her children go to Santa at all. Then where else is there Santa's?
Well,
where else is there Santa's? Just the mall, right?
Yeah, or I mean, I don't know if you're at certain events, but I mean, you're letting your kids go to Santa, right? Sit on Santa's lap.
Bro, I bring Obi to Santa. I bring my dog to see Santa.
That's your dog.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
I think that's a little crazy overprotective.
How could you not bring your kid to see Santa? Like that's one of the few things that you really remember from your childhood. But even if it even if it traumatizes you,
remember
you don't?
Santa from my childhood at all. It's something
man.
that like your parents take you to so they can fucking remember it.
Yeah, and so they can take pictures and stuff like that. I get it, but I don't know. I remember I had to be like 9 or 10 years old. Allie was 5, and we were in the mall, in the Broadway Mall. And we were going to Ruby Tuesday.
That picture's hysterical. I know what you were going to reference.
No,
we
but
need to bring that up.
We got to show that picture. But even after the picture, she hated costume characters so much. So we go into Ruby Tuesday, best salad bar ever. I don't even know if that's still a thing, but Santa, me and Allie go walking into the bathroom. I'm taking her into the boys' bathroom so she can go real quick. And then we come out of the stall, and who's standing there taking a piss in the urinal? Santa Claus. Allie had a stroke in that bathroom.
In the boys' bathroom.
Oh my God. Yeah, in the boys' bathroom. She was 5 years old. I was doing my dad a favor and taking her, I guess.
No, but the picture that I was referring to, she's on Santa's lap, actually screaming bloody murder.
Yep.
Face as red as can be, crying, and that picture kills me. And you're just there with your doofy ass face.
My mom had me in an all brown jumpsuit. Looked like Kanye West.
No, but back to the Santa thing. Like I was explaining to her, like, yeah, like 1000%, there are Santas who decide to be Santas because they're a creep, but the majority of them, I believe, truly just want to spread the Christmas joy. And they happen to have white hair, a killer beard, and they're like, I guess I'm meant to be Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I could agree. I could agree with that to a certain extent, but I feel like some good, like most, I want to say that most of them are good guys doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I mean, unfortunately, you got to imagine that there's probably a small percentage of them that are doing it just to have kids sit on their lap.
Yeah. Do you think that most of the guys that are Santa Claus like do other stuff, like they're like clowns or something like that?
Never mind clowns. Like I don't even think it's entertainment or anything like that. I think a lot of them are probably just regular dudes with regular jobs that happen to have white hair. They're like, all right, come Christmas, I'm Santa.
Yeah. How old were you when you found out Santa Claus wasn't real? And how'd you find out?
Oh, my hat just fell off.
It sure did.
Well,
Yo, you look ridiculous.
I was probably in like 4th grade. Maybe.
What is that left?
What left? No, I was probably in 4th grade, and like I was a smart kid. I was like, Mom, why does Santa have the same handwriting as you? I could tell that her gifts had the same handwriting as his gifts.
Oh, so you found out, you caught on
No,
yourself.
I was Sherlock Holmes.
Man, my mom told me when I was like in 5th grade. So like 5th grade is late.
You cried for sure.
Oh, I bawled my eyes out. But 5th grade is kind of late. Like for your parents to be telling you that Santa Claus isn't real. And I was literally fighting kids on the bus. Because like even like younger kids, they're like, oh, Santa Claus isn't real. I'm like, yes, he is, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? But so when my mom told me, because she was finding out about all this, like the problems that I was having on the bus, she came out and told me. I
Which is
cried.
the right thing to do.
Yeah, 100%. She stopped a lot of problems from happening, I think. She tells me, he's not real. I bawl my eyes out. We go to church. She tells me relatively close to Christmas too, because this is when all the kids are making fun of me. So we go to church. I want to say it was like the Christmas church. Like we went to church.
Oh, so you do Christmas Eve?
I haven't gone to church in a while. My family still does.
But that was the thing that you guys did?
Yeah. Yep.
Like you leave after dinner, go to Christmas Eve mass, come back, open presents?
No presents. No presents. Most of the time, it was Christmas morning that we would go to church. We would do Christmas. So Christmas Eve was on my dad's side in Queens, and then Christmas morning we would wake up, open presents, eat, go to church, and then come back, and everyone would come over, or we go to Uncle Tony's. But
the kids in my family have it so easy nowadays. When I was younger, you weren't allowed to open, like, because like you said, Christmas Eve usually one side of the family, Christmas Day usually another side of the family. Christmas Eve, we weren't allowed to open presents until midnight. Now the kids, it's 7:00, they're opening presents, which it makes me angry because I had to wait till midnight.
I mean, I was never able to open presents from my parents or from Santa when I was younger, like until Christmas morning, because
Like
we would
your
get home Christmas
extended
Eve.
family, like when you're with your extended family.
Yeah,
Just
so
offer my drink. That's all right, bro.
bad, dude. So like with my extended family, like the night before, we would open Christmas.
But you didn't have to wait till midnight.
No, we would open presents.
You're a
until-
fraud, bro.
bro. Look at you. Look at you. You're Santa Claus right now. You have a
I got 3 hoes with me. Fuck, I look like Santa Claus.
huh? No, but so then I'm sitting in church. Like, to go back to this real quick, I'm sitting in church, and I'm sitting in the pew. So it's my mom, my aunt, Uncle Billy, Dakota and Kathy, me, Allie, and Kathy up in the pew in front. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Santa Claus isn't real. Now I know for a fact. What about the Easter Bunny? So like, I turn around, I look at my mom, and I was just like,
You motherfucker.
no, I looked at her, I was like, what about the Easter Bunny? And she starts cracking up. She's like, no, I'm sitting there as a little kid. I was so disappointed.
No, your life crumbled in that church.
Oh
didn't
my
it?
God. I don't know if I've been back to church since. That might have been my
That's
last.
actually a lie. You were there when I got confirmed.
Oh, that's fact. But I had to be there.
Thank you for coming back for that. I know it must have been traumatic for you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, when you got confirmed last year. So. How long ago was that now?
April. It was a few months ago.
Oh, you've only been a Catholic for 6 months, a practicing Catholic.
Yeah, just about.
You've only been recognized in the church for 6 months. Papa.
But speaking of holidays and like this family, that family, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, what do you like when you have a family of your own? Like, what is your plan? Like, do you have non-negotiables for what we're doing on the holidays? Like, I can tell you right now, if my wife wants me going from my family side to her side on the same day and back and forth and all that bullshit, like, oh, we'll do presents here, dinner here, gifts there, we're getting divorced. I can tell you for a fact, we're doing one side of the family one day, another side of the family another day. I'm not doing the Bell Parkway back and forth on a holiday. I'm not doing the Southern State. That's a non-negotiable for me.
God bless your wife.
I'm not. I want to spend my holiday with my family, not stuck in traffic.
You ask for a lot.
I don't ask
No,
for a
you
lot.
do. You
I
do.
have a few non-negotiables.
That's not a few. Like that. Those, first off, those non-negotiables hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, because we're done. I'm not traveling on the holidays.
So, well, where? So how? Well, you're worried about her side of the family because your whole family is kind of close.
I mean, I got family from freaking, I don't know, Queens to Manorville.
Yeah, I mean the travel is crazy. We've had people come over for I want to say the last 5 years, and it's never been better. Traveling on
It's the best.
even traveling right now is insane. There's no dead time. Have you seen the videos of the guys that like the dads that wear this Grinch costume, and they come sprinting in the house?
Terrorizing the kids.
Dude, jumping right into the tree, taking the tree, running it out, and then dragging the kid. Yo, if my family did that to me when I was younger, I would never go back to that house. I would have been traumatized.
No, my family's fucked up. They used to do shit like that to me.
Really?
Yeah, like my Aunt Bunny, may she rest in peace. One time, like during Halloween time, she came through the back door in my other aunt's house, dressed as the Wicked Witch of the West, full green paint and everything. I had to be like 7. I think I might have shit my pants. I was so scared. You can imagine. We already discussed. I'm a crier. I definitely cried, and
And you poop your pants quite often.
well, pooping my pants was more of an issue
Yeah,
now
yeah.
than it was as a kid. But one time for Christmas, bro, we went to go see the Nutcracker. I was in kindergarten. We go on a field trip. We're in Manhattan, and we go see the Nutcracker in 3D. And I'm not kidding you. As soon as the giant rats came out, I pissed my pants. And I was in like a Christmas jumpsuit. And like my teacher had to buy me a new outfit in Manhattan.
Dude, I was the same way. I had to be like 8 years old, 7 years old, maybe. Nassau Coliseum. I was a huge Power Rangers fan. Like huge fan of Power Rangers. But my mom and dad, they'd bring me to Power Rangers Live. They have like the live show. Ivan Ooze brings out the putties. And
One of the greatest villains of all time.
all time. Brings out the putties, bro, and the putties like rise from under the stage. I went like code gray, stroke signs, like yelling at my mom, "Mom, I can't save you. I can't save you." And I was on the end. I ran out of the theater, and my dad had to come chase me in the lobby. And yo, we were like first, second row. My mom spent a fortune on these tickets. We had to go sit up top because my mom's like, "They're not gonna come up here." I'm like, "You promise?" Like we had to sit all the way up top.
Wait. You were yelling, "I can't save you" because you were nervous you couldn't save her, or you meant like, "I'm out of here, I can't save you"?
Maybe a little bit of both. I'm telling you, I wish I could. Like, I don't really like. I remember the putties, but I don't remember. Like my mom tells that story, and like some of my family was there. Like it was it's one of their favorites. But like, I wish I could just go back to that moment and see like me just sprinting down the aisle.
Like, I didn't know you when you were younger than fucking 12 years old, but like I could just picture your face and mannerisms through the pictures that I've seen in your house. Like, that's what I'm picturing. Like, I'm picturing that face. Like, it's killing me right
A
now.
little blonde kid just
Yeah.
sprinting through,
Yes.
sprinting
With
through
his
this
big ass head and skinny ass neck. But dude, I don't know why peeing is like such a big problem for me as a kid. Not now, but as a kid, we were in Disney World, and there was that Jurassic Park ride, and it was one of those platforms where it was just all connected benches, all on one square, and the square took you around. And we got to that one where the one with the face that goes like this, like, opens up and then spits black. Right away, piss my pants.
Do you ride roller coasters?
No,
No,
Nope.
You've never been on one.
I've been on them, but not willingly. There's that one video of my brother, Rob. I don't know if you've seen this, but Ashley made him go on a roller coaster. It's one of those, like, it could be a meme on Instagram. We watched the video.
Good.
You watch him just pass out on the
Like-
roller coaster.
And and like the first one I thought was like staged, and then he's like, I'm like, oh my god, dude, he really just passed out. I couldn't believe it. I have hair all in my mouth from this costume.
Oh man. And then
No,
fucking-
roller coasters is not for me, man.
No, I don't. I can't.
I went
I
on
hate the feeling. Like, I don't like feeling like my organs are in my throat.
that, like the G-force.
Yeah.
That G-force for me, like if I'm sitting on the back of the plane, I have to like really. First off, I need a water no matter what.
Is it that much worse in the back?
Yeah, just I feel like it takes all. Like when you take off, it's that more G that comes down on you, and I'm sitting there like
They call it the G spot.
Dan was looking at me on the flight to Texas. He's like, "Yo, you all right?" I'm like, honestly, like I have to do this because I might pass out if I don't. In the back of the plane, we're seat 28. Like, thanks, bro.
Do you think when it comes to planes now, you're just panicking before you need to panic now?
Yeah, 100%. It's all mental for me.
Yep.
The last 3 times I tried getting drunk and like, you know, it made it better than when I'm sitting there baked on edibles trying to fall asleep. So the last time I took edibles on the plane, I think I took a little bit too many, and I was sleeping.
He thinks he took a little bit too.
Yeah, no, I definitely took too many. I was sleeping, but I was dreaming, and it was so realistic. I was sitting in the seat on the plane, but the plane was invisible, so I could see the sky. I could see everything around me, and we hit turbulence. I woke up, and I was drenched in sweat. So I haven't taken an edible on the plane since.
That's just I would never be able to do that.
Dude, it was so bad for me. So bad for me.
You know me. If I have too much of an edible, I'm in my bed. I feel like I'm falling off my bed.
I can't believe we ate a brownie last week.
I did.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
you-
weren't here.
You weren't here for that.
Dude, that's what happens. You know, you snooze, you lose.
Talking about flights. Iceland, end of January.
Oh, that volcano erupted,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Hopefully,
laugh it
I don't know. I didn't even check the news. I hope everyone's okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
But
look
at
either.
least I was thinking we're gonna be sitting in the Blue Lagoon and this thing's gonna be fucking popping off because I would leave Franco in a second.
I would hate to be there with you because your anxiety would be through the roof.
No, without a doubt,
Through the roof. And it would be so bad for me. Because
it would ruin your time.
yeah, no, it absolutely ruin my
With your luck, you would be like mid shroom trip and it would erupt and I would ruin your time.
man. It would be pretty cool to be there when it erupted because it didn't really hit. Like, where are we going? Like Rechnovich? Something like that?
I can't spell a goddamn
No,
word in
it
Icelandic.
felt good. That felt good.
Yeah.
That definitely felt good.
I'll tell you what doesn't feel good and what sucks. Eggnog, bro. Whoever decided that eggnog was a good drink,
Fucking
disgusting. Don't tell me you drink eggnog.
No, I don't drink eggnog. Eggnog is like, I'm still kind of a texture guy.
I'm still kind of a texture guy.
And
It's about 97 degrees in this garage. Shut that heater off. I can't
no, leave
do
it on. What are we talking about?
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
it
No,
sucks.
eggnog. So that's like eggnog is just very thick, and I'm not a eggs in any fashion other than like actual eggs freak me out.
Yeah. Are there actual eggs in eggnog?
I have no idea, but if there's not, there fucking should be because it's disgusting.
I guess, right? There's got to be some sort of eggnog because you make like the frothiness from the eggs, right? The egg whites make the frothiness. Milk punch and egg milk.
Yeah,
Milk,
there's
cream,
eggs.
sugar, egg yolks, and whipped egg whites. The whipped egg whites give it the frothiness, right? Oh, yeah, no, I could gag. It's like when your protein shake is too fucking frothy. Oh my God.
Honest kids, this is pretty fun.
You like that? Yeah. Now my nephew's
good.
gonna be thirsty tomorrow because you drank all his fucking juice boxes. you piece of shit.
Go get him some more, bro. He's not gonna have any more 100-gram bars left.
Do you? Oh no, you're getting chocolate on your. Oh my god! Do you do the 7 fishes for Christmas Eve?
No, I hate to let that go. No, we've never done the 7 fish.
Never.
Is it fishes? The 7 fishes?
7 fishes. I feel like it's an Italian American kind of thing, but I also feel like I've heard real Italians say they do it too, and yeah, my family sucks. Nobody likes fish, so we don't do it. And like, I would really enjoy the 7 fishes.
When we used to go to Queens for my dad's side,
Mm-hmm.
with Staten Island, that's like the real Italian side. They would do it, but when I was younger, my family still doesn't eat fish. So when I was younger, I just thought immediately fish was disgusting because my mom didn't like it.
Right.
So I wish I could have done. I would love to do the 7 fishes one night.
No, I would. Oh, we should do an infused 7 fish. That would be
What-
fire flame.
This could be a dumb question, but is it actually? It's 7 fishes.
Is there? I don't know. Is there a technical 7 fish? There are 7 fishes. Feast of the 7 fishes. Read it to me one by one. Italian American. Just read me the fishes.
on,
Jesus Christ. Anchovies. Whitefish, lobster. Sardines, bacala.
Bacala's a fish.
Smelts. Eels, squid, octopus. Bro, that's a lot more than 7 fishes. All right, we get
Half
it.
of them
So
are-
you need a couple anchovies, you need a couple whitefish, you need an eel.
Hey, you know what I found out the other day? Anchovies are. I guess I'll say that. I might not be right. Someone told me this the other night. I don't know how true it is. I haven't looked it up. If you eat Caesar salad, there's anchovies in Caesar salad.
It's in the Caesar dressing.
You knew that.
I did know that.
So I feel like the difference between Caesar dressing and an anchovy is worlds.
Well, because it's so finely sliced in the Caesar salad.
I had no idea that there was anchovies.
You eat anchovy pizza?
No, never.
Oh my god, anchovy pizza is so good.
You would like
Dude,
anchovy.
anchovy pizza though, when I eat anchovy pizza, I drink a beer per slice. That's how thirsty it fucking makes me.
What is it? What, salty?
Yeah, it's so salty. We should go get a nice slice one time. It's good, bro. You got green over here on your face too.
Yeah, I have shit all over me. It's all right. I had a really, really tough week with Uber Eats. Do you use Uber Eats or do you use DoorDash?
I refuse to use either because the fees are ridiculous, bro. I go and get my own food, or I go food shopping, or I go to fast food.
Yeah, I don't know. So the last 2 times I ordered from Five Guys, and the Fat Boys burrito was last week, and the first 2 times, it took absolutely forever for these guys to get here. So I just take it on the chin. I ordered Uber Eats from Five Guys yesterday, right? I had no work yesterday. I'm hanging out. I had no power from fucking noon to 9 p.m.
From the wind?
Yeah, from the wind.
Wow.
Knocked our power out. And like, it's just our block. It happens all the time.
I had a friend, tree on their parents' house.
Oh, that's a mess. But
Yo, you know what's crazy? Listen to this. Though. I'm sorry to interrupt your story.
as usual,
The tree is rooted in the neighbor's yard. It's in the neighbor's, like when it's standing straight up, it's in the neighbor's yard. Tree fell over the fence, completely down onto their house. Per the insurance or whatever laws there are, it's not the neighbor's responsibility to fix the house. That is crazy to me.
well,
It's a friend of mine.
well, I mean, I probably should know the answer to this, considering what I
But
did.
isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of nuts, but at the same time,
No, if
like,
your
anything
tree
that-
falls on my house and you don't offer to pay for it, I'm burning your house down.
and then you're going to jail. Like anything that's hanging over your fence line, you are legally allowed to cut. Not that would have done anything for the tree falling on. it.
No, this was a ginormous tree.
But legally, yes, you're allowed to cut anything coming over your fence or your property line. So you can cut that tree fucking in half if you wanted to, which you shouldn't. But I want a big tree on my property. I have no tree on my property right now.
Dude, when I had my house, I had the cherry blossom in the front.
Yeah, I never got to see it.
That was beautiful. I love cherry blossoms.
Back to Uber Eats real quick though, while it's fresh on my mind. I order Five Guys, right? Because I can't make any food. So, guy goes, it's Five Guys is 5 minutes from my house. You know what I mean?
Yep.
5 minutes from my house.
Not even.
So I probably should have just went and got it. When you look back,
I'm
so
glad you said
it's
it.
partially my fault, but
Mostly your fault.
no, it's partially my fault. Just listen. So it's like a guy driver, male driver. I don't remember his name, but I see him going, and it's like he's coming down Hempstead Turnpike. It says that the meal's going to be here in 40 minutes, and I'm like, 40 minutes. I'm like, that's insane. So I waited for him to get to Five Guys. He pulls in. So I shoot him a message. I was like, hey, man, I don't know if you have another stop, but my house is literally 5 minutes down the road. Like, I'll throw you extra cash just to drop it off real quick. I haven't eaten all day. He says, got it. Right? So he picks it up. I think nothing of it. I think like 10, 15 minutes, he'll be here. I look 15 minutes later. I now have a new driver, a woman coming from the opposite direction, going to Five Guys now. So I'm like, let me call Five Guys. Call Five Guys, and they answer, and they're like, "Oh yeah, some Uber driver picked it up 20 minutes ago." And I was like, "Was it a dude?" And they're like, "Yes." I call the lady. I'm like, "Hey, somebody picked it up. I don't know what to do. There's no food there." So she's like, "I'm here. Let me just run in." So they told her the same thing. Now I call Uber. The lady puts me on with Uber, and the lady on Uber she was nice as I guess, but she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This happens often." I'm like, "This happens often." Now I'm waiting for the food.
So he just took your food and ran off with it?
Bro, he took my food and ate it. He's probably driving around eating my food. And I wish I would. And the worst part is Uber's like, we don't know who the original driver is. It only goes back to the last courier.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Five Guys did the right thing. I called him back and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to place the order again. I'm going to come pick it up." The lady gets on the phone and she's like, "Oh, don't worry. It's on us. We appreciate your business," which was awesome. But the best part is she goes, "But actually, there's another driver here for your order. He's on a bicycle." I looked at the phone and I was like, "You're joking." She's like, "You want to talk to him?" I was like, "Done." Puts him on the phone. Bro, can't be on a bicycle, number one. But I'll throw you $5, $10 to just bring it to my house. Like, don't put it through Uber. He's like, "Done deal." 2 hours later, not but 2 hours in completion. He got there probably like 15, 20 minutes. He must have been hustling on that bike. I couldn't tell. I didn't see him ride off or anything, but did the right thing. Five Guys. I was really happy about it. But I will never, ever use Uber Eats ever again. It's deleted off my phone. I don't have it anymore.
Don't use it.
I'm done.
I'm with you on that.
I want to
Let's talk about that.
I want to cancel Uber Eats. I'm not rejoining.
So you're only using DoorDash now.
Yeah, I'll only use DoorDash. DoorDash forever. Cancel Uber Eats. That's the hashtag. Cancel Uber Eats. Fuck you.
If you would have hit traffic to get to the Five Guys over there, maybe it would have took you 10 minutes. Then you would have maybe waited 10 minutes at most to get your food.
Yeah, I know.
You could have put it in your mouth in 20 minutes instead of that whole ordeal for 2 hours.
I should have just went.
But that's what you get.
What do you mean that's what I get? It's like I deserve it?
I won't say you deserve it, but
That's what you just said. That's what you get. It means you deserve it. Hey, how long before the flight are we gonna get there? How long before the international flight?
international flight. If you're not ready to be there 3 hours before the flight, take your own Uber.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you might be taking Lyft since you're done with Uber Eats.
You sound
kind
like-
of affiliated.
You sound like Aunt Kathy.
No, it's an international flight, 3 hours. Yeah, domestic, 2 hours.
Nah. Yeah, I was gonna say 1 hour.
See, yeah, check your bag. Yeah, but for me, like I like to chill. I like to chill. Like I'm in the Delta Sky Club. I could eat at my own leisure, relax. Yeah, and just chill and drink and eat for free. I get the reserve card, baby.
Not for nothing, that Delta Sky Club.
I do what I want.
I'm making fun of him for it, but it was
I know.
so good.
Listen, if I'm flying more than 15 times next year, the podcast is doing pretty good. I ain't worried about it.
Delta Sky Club is great.
No, I love the Delta Sky Club. And with mine, I get to bring a guest when I go. They're going to limit my guests, but it's still pretty cool that I get to bring my guests.
They were the last time me and Dan went. Dan was like, I don't know if I got a guest, dude. We walked in, the lady's like, I won't charge you guys. So I was like, this is such a great start to the vacation.
Depends what kind of mood they're in.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
and then
she was-
like being in the Sky Club, it's great when your flight gets delayed. Like, oh, you mean I'm trapped in here with
it's not really. There's never.
unlimited alcohol and unlimited food? It's amazing.
Is it free alcohol?
Yeah.
Not espresso martinis.
Yes, it depends what card you have.
I didn't have any of the cards. I went in there and I had to pay for an espresso.
No,
martini.
like when I brought you in, it was free because I got the reserve.
When me and Dan
And
went.
it's food.
So
food,
Dan's fucking cheap. Dan's
his
holding out on me.
package, or maybe you guys ordered a certain kind of liquor that wasn't free. But any well liquors are free. What do you need to get anything else for?
No, you're right. I was drinking. I had 2 espresso martinis before the flight, and then 17 water bottles.
No wonder why you were nervous. You had espresso before getting the flight. The caffeine would make me crazy too.
Nah, I just drink it because I like the taste.
I don't do coffee before a flight. No.
Why? Because you don't want to poop on the
I'd be
flight.
having palpitations. My palms would be sweaty, nervous.
You ever poop on an airplane?
No.
No, me neither.
Actually, I might have.
I feel like that would be a really, really tough poop.
Depends on the turbulence. I think I had no choice on the way to Australia.
Yeah, see, I didn't eat on the way to Australia. I had a what is Burger King? Whopper? I had a Whopper in Abu Dhabi because that was the only thing I knew in the food court in the airport.
Really?
And it was like it came out to like 100,000 whatever their currency is. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I just gave the lady a $20 bill
And hope that it
and
was
left.
good.
No, and just left with the food. She just like looked at it and looked back up at me and just put her head down. I was like, okay.
Imagine Franco being held overseas for a fucking Whopper.
Dude.
He's in Abu Dhabi in jail.
Yeah, I wish I had a longer layover over there.
Yeah, that would have been really interesting. We'll add it to our list.
Yeah.
After Iceland, we'll head to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, because you're not coming to Europe anymore. Leaving me and Rob out to hang. You're going to miss out on a great trip. Oh, my God.
Listen, I hope you guys have a good time.
No, we will. Our safety net? Rob just said Mario would be our safety net. You know what? It's probably a good thing that you don't come to Europe.
No.
Do you take naps?
Yes. Big napper.
You're a big napper?
Yeah.
How? I take naps like sometimes by accident. Like I kind of just pass out. Like if I'm so tired, pass out. Maybe for like an hour or so. How much sleep is it until it's not considered a nap anymore?
I don't.
Like when would you consider it sleep instead of a nap?
If so, hours don't matter. Time doesn't matter. For me, it's gonna be the situation.
No.
That's what matters.
No.
Hours.
No.
Like if you napped from noon to 6 p.m., it's a nap. It's a nap.
That's
That's a nap.
you're telling me if you sleep for 6 hours, that's considered
Midday.
a
That's
nap.
a nap.
No,
That's a nap.
no, that's bro, that's sleep.
But
That-
if
that's more sleep than most people get on a daily basis.
But now, listen, at 6 p.m., say you get up, you go to the gym, you eat dinner, take a shower. So that 12 to 6 was a nap. But if you come home from work and say at 4 o'clock, you lay down and you just end up sleeping through the night, like that wasn't a nap then. You went to bed at 4.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, that's an awful take.
That's it. There's no time limit.
I'm saying
It depends
saying,
on the situation.
I'm saying anything over 2 hours. If you're sleeping for more than 2 hours, you're sleeping.
Nah, that's
You're
crazy.
not napping.
If anything, 2 hours is very, very ridiculous. Yeah. Like, no.
4 hours is a cycle. So if you do a cycle at 4 hours, that's a sleep.
What do you
That's a
mean?
nap. You can nap for 4 hours.
You think a nap is more than 4 hours? More than 6 hours? That's insane.
It depends on the situation.
It's naps are not situational.
If
Naps
I, if I, no situation. I'm just saying. I didn't use time. I'm saying in a situation.
he's used time the whole entire time. But then he said, "Oh, if you go to bed at 4 and then you wake up and you sleep overnight,
That's going to bed. You went to bed at 4. You didn't take a nap,
bro."
If I want to nap from noon to 7 p.m. and then go out, I napped for 7 hours. And
No,
then went
you slept for 7 hours.
Nope.
And then went out.
That's a nap. Midday nap.
No, it's not. Just because it's midday doesn't make it a nap.
It's a nap.
Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. I don't know why. There's no.
It's a situation. There's no set time situation.
Naps are not situational. Because people sleep at different times of the day, different times of the night. It depends what you do. So you're just saying even if I'm working nights, I get home and I want to sleep for a little bit.
No. See, situation. If you're on a different time schedule,
I shouldn't have.
then day is your night. You know, it's reversed.
I just don't know, man. For me, anything over 2 hours, done.
Agree to disagree. But before we sign off, how do you feel, honestly, in honor of the Grinch, in honor of Christmas, do you find the Whoville style nose attractive?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah, kind of.
I love the Whoville nose, the little one that goes up a little bit in the front. And actually, studies show that like people find a nose that goes up a little bit in the front to be the most attractive.
Huh. How do you
Like-
feel about the nose?
Rob can't comment.
If
on
Rob's
this.
girl doesn't have a Whoville nose, he can't say yes.
Yeah, Rob can't comment. Get him off the hot seat. But you know, it like Whoville nose is like on my description of perfect face.
The Grinch really is. When I look back at my top 3 list that we made a couple weeks ago for the Christmas movies or holiday movies rather, like 8 Crazy Nights has to stay on there, and I think the Grinch, the cartoon Grinch, might have to take number 3 over
The original one from like
Yeah,
what was
yeah,
it,
yeah.
70s or whatever.
something like that.
That was a good one. No.
No, that
Like
was
the
the real one.
original old school one. That was pretty good.
Right?
I don't know if it's my top 3, but that one
Top 5.
That's a classic. I can see that being top 5.
I love when he's like 5 o'clock, solve world hunger, and tell no one. That's great.
Guys, don't forget, tell your friends about us, share the show, subscribe, like, comment, all that. Get the word out there. And like Franco usually says, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Yes, sir. We don't ask much. Do it.
Keep it cooking in the oven.